Imagine this, you're chilling at home playing Marvel Rivals, and you get a notification from Tony Stark himself inviting you to his Christmas party. But on the same day, you also get invited to the Flash's Christmas kickback hosted in the back of his Flashmobile. Which party are you going to? The van? Yeah, me too. I'm just playing. What's up, guys? And happy holidays! Since this semester is finally over, I've just been making videos, relaxing, and getting into the holiday spirit, you know what I mean? But along the way, that got me thinking, which superhero would throw the best Christmas parties? And more importantly, which one would you all go to? In order to answer this question, I'm gonna go through various characters and rank them from what I think has to be the absolute worst Christmas experience in the world to a party so good, so immaculate, that you'll see me running around like the Scrooge on Christmas Day. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. I'm trying to buy my loved ones some gifts. And let's get this sleigh rolling with the absolute worst Christmas I can think of. And that has to be spending Christmas with the Morlocks, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know how the X-Men did it. The Morlocks are a team of mutants whose mutations changed their looks so much that they were outcast by society for it, even more so than mutants that look like regular humans. So they chose to live in the sewer. The X-Men had their Christmas there once, and not only did they have to bring their own food, but one of them even have to give their own blood to save one of the kids down there. And though I'm sure the Morlocks mean well, I without a doubt have to bring my own meals because there is no way I'm eating whatever leech or this dude got cooking down there. I probably wouldn't even go because I would have to bring my own food. So yeah, to me personally, I think this would be the worst Christmas party. Number 9 would have to be Rorschach from The Watchmen. And I don't know how many of y'all seen this movie or know about this character, but his party would be downright depressing. Knowing him, he would host his party either at an abandoned warehouse or a dingy apartment, and it doesn't even matter if it's at an apartment or not, but he would just have next to no decorations because that's just kind of the guy he is. Forget twinkling lights or a cozy tree, bro. You're more likely to see peeling wallpaper and a single flickering light bulb. Then he'd most likely spend the entire night ranting about the moral decay of humanity while serving canned beans or raw eggs, since that's all bro eats. And there is no way I'm eating that on Christmas. But at least it's a step up from the sewer. I will say that. Number 8 is spending Christmas with Homelander. And I know, without a doubt, Vought Tower would be decked out with food, decorations, a bunch of Christmas cheer, bro. President Homelander would most likely be Santa Claus since he always has to be the center of attention, you know what I mean? And I get to chill with the deep Ashley, maybe, depending on what happens to her. And plus, I can ask the most profound, insane questions to Sister Sage and probably get a good answer from it. But the problem is that I'd have to kiss the soup's butt, bro. I'd be walking on eggshells the entire time, and that's what brings this party down to number 8. Because I bet Homelander takes no days off when it comes to being a terrible person, and everyone else would be on demon time along with him. The only way I would have a good time is through people pleasing and constantly having enough self-awareness to not overstep any boundaries. And when you're at a party filled with drinks and other things like that, that's gonna be very hard to do. So yeah, forget that. Number 7 would be spending Christmas with Aquaman. And now normally this wouldn't be so bad because you'd think he'd bring you up to the watchtower or something, right? Nope. Dude is extremely proud of where he comes from and his position as the king of Atlantis. So he's gonna bring me down to the bottom of the ocean where I potentially have to eat freaking seaweed bread cookies and drink squid nog or something, whatever they eat down there, bro. And I'm just not down for that. No, thank you. And let's not forget the setting. Being surrounded by an endless, dark, expensive water? I'm already afraid of big bodies of water, so this whole experience would be a nightmare for me personally. The only potential upsides are actually seeing the lost city of Atlantis for myself, which would be pretty cool, and I could meet some Atlantean girls, you know what I mean? Sorry, babe, don't kill me. Alright, now we're starting to get to the decent parties. At number 6, we have Batman. And I know, weird, right? But to me, it makes sense. If Bruce actually threw a party, it would be incredibly lavish. Like, it'd have food for days, drinks, every single thing Christmas related you can think of, it will be there. Like something straight off of HGTV or something. But here's the problem. The vibe would be there, but Batman would not be. crime never sleeps. You know, we all know that, and Bruce doesn't either, so there's like a 70% chance he'd either dip early or just not show up at all. So now you're just mingling with random rich people, maybe doing some networking, which isn't the worst thing, I'll be honest. But it's not exactly the Christmas vibe you're hoping for, you know what I mean? And even if Bruce was there, let's be real, he's not exactly Mr. Sociable either. The dream would be chilling with him and the Bat family, not awkwardly chatting about stocks with random strangers. Yeah, it would be a solid party, but without Bruce and potentially the Bat family in the mix, it just wouldn't hit the same. Right in the middle, we've got Superman and Spider-Man. Them two are tied. And the reason for that is because their Christmas parties would feel like home. You know, literally, actually. You're either gonna be at the Kent farm or at Peter's place in Queens. Both would have a cozy, familial vibe with simple but really nice decorations and amazing home-cooked meals. Like, Peter literally raves about Aunt May's cooking all the time, so you know she'd go crazy in the kitchen. And over at the Kent farm, you've got that small town charm and probably some fresh apple pie or something by Martha Kent herself, you know? Like, and the best part, unlike Batman, you actually get to hang out with Superman and Spider-Man. It's like spending Christmas with your own family. And at the end of the day, that's what Christmas is all about. Spending time with your family and the people you love. But it's at number 5 because for me, that cozy family vibe is something I've already been lucky enough to experience every year. So that's why it's here on this list. Coming in at number 4, we got my boy Deadpool. And now I know some of y'all might think that this is really low for the Merc with the Mouth, you know what I mean? But hear me out, right? His party would be wild. You wouldn't even know what to expect, and that's why he's up here. There'll be some really creative Christmas games, you know? Like, some of them would be amazing, and others would just be crazy. The food would probably just be decent, honestly, but the decorations would also be really creative, and Deadpool himself would be the life of the party. I can already see myself letting loose so much that I'd wake up the next day with zero memory of what happened. Plus, there's a lot of people that could potentially come to the party, like Colossus, Wolverine, those 2 girls, and Domino. I really hope Domino comes, honestly. And sure, there would be some awkward moments every now and then, but at the same time, it's Deadpool. Who cares? It would just be an amazing time. Completely unforgettable. I would love to party with Deadpool. That would be so cool. Now here we are at number 3, the top 3. And these superheroes would not only throw the best Christmas parties, but they'd also be so good that they're like once-in-a-lifetime experiences. And that's exactly what you would get if you were lucky enough to spend Christmas with Wonder Woman. Like, imagine spending Christmas on an island made up of only women. Like, I'll be honest, that would be awesome for a lot of reasons that are not Christmas related. But you could also learn about their culture and traditions, discover crazy secrets about the gods that they tangled with, like Ares and even Zeus. They could also teach you how to use their weapons, like some of which could be magical, all while sipping on some eggnog or something, you know, count me in. You know, why wouldn't you do that? And for my girls out there, the Amazons could teach you how to channel your inner warrior and build confidence like never before. It'd be empowering and unforgettable. The only potential hiccup is that they might not let me in because I'm a dude. But if Diana actually vouches for me, I think they would make an exception. After all, it is Christmas. Coming in at number 2, we finally have Tony Stark. And you all saw this coming. Tony is the guy you look to when you want to have a good time. So you can expect his party to have everything you can think of. It'll be just as lavish as, if not more than Batman's, because he himself is extravagant. You know, he's always been over the top. So you can expect his party to be the same way. But what's gonna make this thing even more crazy is that he's gonna put tech into every single aspect of the party. So I'm talking AI-powered light shows, awesome DJ robots, maybe even a whole holographic show. Like, he's the type to get Tupac to make an appearance. He might even pull an Oprah if he gets drunk enough and be like, you get some tech and you get some tech. You know, and not only that, but his guest list would be insane. Everybody's going to this party. Most of, if not all the Avengers is gonna be there. People from S.H.I.E.L.D., Spider-Man, everybody. And the icing on the cake is just being in the same room as Tony Stark, man. Like, the dude is so charismatic and funny. This would be a night to remember. But along the way, we would be so busy partying that we run the risk of forgetting the real meaning of Christmas. And that's why he's not the best in my eyes, because there is only one person that I believe will honestly do this holiday justice and throw the best Christmas party. And that is Charles Xavier and the X-Men. Sure, it won't be as extravagant as Tony Stark's, or as magical as being with Wonder Woman, but what you will get is top-notch food and amazing decorations all made and hung up by the X-Men themselves, the best Christmas games because everyone will use their abilities to make things more interesting, and even if there's not light shows and DJ parties, you could still party hard, and if you get too under the influence, Jean Grey could help you out by making you not feel drunk anymore, so you can get right back to partying. Oh, and yeah, that's right, chilling with Jean, Storm, Rogue, like all the women of X-Men? Bro, what? Man, heck yeah. Seeing my favorite X-Men Nightcrawler in the flesh, Gambit teaching me French, bro, it would be legit. Deadpool might even make an appearance, to be honest. But most importantly, the X-Men represents what Christmas is all about to me. I can already see the party going on and everyone eating, and then once the time comes, everybody gathers around the tree and opens their presents, and after all that's done, Xavier would give a speech so good that it will make the amount of traffic I had to sit through to get there worth it, you know? And that's what makes this a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me, because the team captures the essence of Christmas, which is spending time with family and loved ones, acceptance, and feeling happiness and joy in the moment with what you have. So yeah, out of everybody on this list, Xavier reigns supreme at number 1. And that concludes our Christmas special. Let me know all y'all's top 5s or 10s down below. I'd love to read them and maybe see some that I didn't think about. And yeah, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for supporting and sticking with me through my almost 2-year journey on YouTube. And special shouts out to Vanity Merc, Crispy, Yellow Lantern, Nap King, everyone that's been there since the beginning, and newcomers. You know, thank you so much. I know there's a couple names that I'm missing out. Please don't hate me. But yeah, thank you. Peace out.